So let's go through the product documentation and we'll also see some real-time examples. What is a client script actually? Client scripts allow system to run JavaScript on the client. That means the web browser. Okay, whenever I talk about an incident form, problem form, or any other form, okay, or even catalogs have a catalog client scripts. Okay, so what this form does actually, the form is running on the web browser. Okay, on the form fields, when you are going to apply your own customizations, like making any field mandatory or setting some value on a particular field or trying to fetch the current value of a particular field, all this we can achieve it with a onload client script. Okay, or not only onload, even in any other client scripts like on change, on cell edit, on submit. You can use g underscore form. There is a API which is a glide form, purely works on the client side. So likewise here we have various types of client scripts. I'll be talking about them. So client scripts allows the system to run JavaScript on the client, nothing but a web browser. When client based event occurs, such as when a form loads or after form submissions or on a field value changes, you want to do certain actions. Okay, then it is good to use client scripts. Use client scripts to configure form fields, form values while the user is using the form. So as I discussed, make a field visible, make a field read only, make a field optional or mandatory, set a field like on a description you want to set some message, modify the options, display messages, like add some pop-ups, alerts. All this can be achieved using a client scripts. So where client scripts runs? So usually, I'll not jump into where client scripts runs on cell edit and all. We'll be talking about each one here. Usually client scripts need to have a name and on what table you are going to apply this client script. For every record of that table, the client script functionality will be applied. But you want to explicitly put it for particular view, we can also do that. How we can achieve it, will be looking into that. UI type, target user interface to the client script applies. That means UI type will be desktop, mobile and portal, all. You have to select all. Otherwise, if it is desktop, it may not support in the portal and mobile version. If it is mobile or portal, it may not support in the desktop. So we never know what the end user might use. So instead of that, if you go the option all, it is applies on portal, mobile as well as on the desktop. So again, as I have to mention, OnLoad is a client script that we are going to discuss. Let's see, on change also runs when the system first renders the form and before users can enter data. That means the form is presented to the end user or a customer, and before it presents, it do some actions in the background, like whatever the client script logic we are going to apply, it gets executed, and that will be triggered and displayed to the end customer. That is what OnLoad does. On load of form itself, you will see those changes. Typically, OnLoad client scripts perform client-side manipulations of current form or set default record values. Okay, so that's all I'll talk about. So let me open a client script first and we'll discuss about all other client scripts too. So under system definitions, you have a client scripts. So in short way, if I have to give you an answer for OnLoad client scripts, it is like the scripts are executed when a form or a page is loaded in the web browser. OnLoad scripts can be used to set default values for a fields, modify the behavior of UI elements here. UI elements are nothing but all the fields that we have on the form, or perform any other task to prepare the form or a page for the user interaction. That means when the user want to interact with your form and he needs certain uh, configurations, like he needs certain fields and all, or he needs certain actions like different options to be applied on particular field. So this all can be achieved under OnLoad client script. Okay. So new client scripts runs in a strict mode where DOM access disabled, access to. Okay, that is fine. DOM will be using in JavaScript, right? Those are disabled directly. But if you want to enable them, you have to use jQuery, and prototype window objects likewise disabled. So what is disabled, what is available, all the information they have given here. Okay. As I told you, sys underscore script underscore client is a table name. You have to give a name for your client script. You have to give a table name. You have to give a UI type. Okay. Let's say there is my instant form. So here I want to make additional notes mandatory. My description is also mandatory here. I want to add some app options to category, and I want to set a value on caller underscore email ID. Using what all I can do that. Hello. Is there an approach, guys? We have already discussed glide form. Do you guys remember it? No one wants to reply. Like, do you remember or not?
Yes,
If not, we'll do an example. So yes, then try, give a try. So I want to make my description read only, add some options to category, and I want to make additional comments mandatory. So yes, we can do it with UI policies, but I want to go with client scripts. So how do I do this? Again, OnLoad client script only. I want to try this. Okay. Anyhow, we are
Go to
yeah.
client. You can write here description what you're going to do here.
See,
In the
it's very
description.
simple. It's very simple. Okay, I don't want to lag it, Lakshmi. That's the reason.
Okay.
Category, I want to add options. Description, I want to make it read only. Additional comments, I want to make mandatory. Okay.
Right. You can go right, like take right click and go with the client script option.
Okay. This scenario. One. On okay. So on what table I'm going to write this? On incident table. Yes. And the UI type should be on and type should be OnLoad. Yes. And here, let's see, we have a function which is created by system directly, and inside of this function you have to write the script. Okay. So gform dot, what should I add if I want to add an option?
Add
option. Okay.
Add option. Okay.
Now I have to give the backend name of category.
Category.
And I have to specify the value as well as a label name. If it is what option let's add?
Hardware.
Sorry?
You are going to add a new one or?
Yes, I'm going to add a new one. That's the reason I have selected add
Okay.
option.
So anything is fine. You can choose whatever.
Yeah. Maybe login. No. Okay. This will be the backend name. Usually see ServiceNow follows backend names in one format. Let's do the same. Login underscore mouse. Okay, they will not, spaces are not allowed to be used, right? So they use underscore. And this will be the label name. Label name is the display name that we have it on the list of category, like here inquiry slash help is the label name, and just inquiry, which is small in case, is a backend name. Okay, now I want to gform dot set mandatory. What I want to set mandatory? Additional comments. So for additional comments, the backend name is comments. Want to make description read only. So all these things has to be applied on load of form. So I have chosen OnLoad client script, and please rewatch the recording if you have missed out. Only Lakshmi, Navin, few of them are replying. That means only those have practiced this. Why description is not read only again? See, my option is added. This is not working, but additional comments is mandatory now. And when I try to skip, it has to let me know that this particular field is also mandatory. Okay, let's open client script. Now I'll give a requirement here. Someone has to try this description. I have given right only. Let's say, yeah, we have assignment group and assign to. If assigned to field is empty, okay, I don't want to see assignment group on the form. That's a requirement. And let's see, I want to set priority also to one critical.
Assignment group, not visible option we have.
You guys just try why this description is not shown as a read only. There could be a glitch. Otherwise, it also should work. I made it active false because I'm going to write a one more client script. Okay. So if assignment group is empty, assignment group should not be. I'm sorry, I'm muting someone here. Lakshmi, you can unmute and talk, no problem. Others who are trying to give me answer, they can also unmute and talk. Okay, firstly, I want to set a value of priority as one critical. How to achieve it? Second scenario, in the same script, I want to do this. If assignment group is empty, assigned to is empty, assignment group should not be visible on the form. Usually, such requirements are asked in your projects. You got it?
Strength.
Oh, at least clear with the requirement?
Yeah.
Okay. OnLoad. Okay, see, you have to cross check whether it is active or not. Inherited. What is this inherited? Now, suppose there is a table called Logitech mouses. Okay, so we have created this table and we are trying to extend Logitech mouses with incident table. At that time, this client script also will be inherited if we apply this inherit checkbox. And to apply whatever the logic on all the views, you can go with global. Otherwise, you have to uncheck this, and there is a field called view. This functionality should be applied only on specific view. You can give the backend name of that view. You got it? So there are also questions asked, if I have to apply this to a specific view, how we can do it. So there is a box called global, which is a checkbox. If you uncheck it, you will find a field called view. Over there, you can just provide the backend name of view for which you want to apply this client logic. Okay. So now gform dot set value, because I want to set one priority for priority field. Priority one critical. It is simple. What is my other? Is assigned to. Can I write it like this? How do I know the value of assigned to?
Backend.
Backend name, okay, but to understand what is the value of your assigned to, you have to go with g underscore form dot get value. Okay, get value of assigned to. Assigned to. Okay. See, equal to empty. That means if the assigned to is empty, set display, set visible, you can use anything. Assignment underscore group false. Format your code. Okay, I'll add alert. Save it. So if I refresh, yes, alert will pop up first, and it is setting my value here. See, assignment is empty. So assigned to is empty. There is no assignment group. You got it?
Shreya.
Hmm. Okay. Let's try something else. Okay. Let's say I have a requirement on short description or description. Okay, let's go with description. User can enter only 10 characters. Okay, let's go with email ID. He can enter only 10 characters. And if it is more than 10 characters, I want to alert the user saying that you have exceeded the characters count that is been specified.
Raya,
Yes.
like you're waiting for
Yeah, I'm waiting for your because you
okay.
guys in real time they'll start asking. They'll ask you to develop this. So you guys at least have to come with some approach. Whether it works or not, later we can debug it. But if there is no approach, then it is of no use studying this course.
Go to the client group.
Let's create a new client script. That's the reason yesterday I have given some time for you guys to understand client scripts. I see now no one has invested their time. It is of no use, right? If you are getting one holiday, try to understand the next day's topic, as all of you are here for a job. So if you are not showing your interest as a trainer, myself don't want to give more examples. I'll also just give 1 2 examples and close the topics at the soonest possible. So should I follow that pattern? I want everyone to respond on this. Yes, Lakshmi is showing me interest. Another Lakshmi is not replying. Maulika and all are not replying at all. So then I'll do this. I'll just give 2 3 examples. We'll close the topics at the soonest possible. I don't get anything by teaching more.
G form.
Okay. G form after that.
Open the options.
If condition, I think.
That
Sorry.
Go with if condition.
Go with if condition. For what should I go with if condition? Did you understand my requirement?
yeah, email should be 10 characters. If it is exceeded, there is an something
Alert should be
like
populated.
alert should be
Notification
populated.
should be pop.
Notification.
Sorry, sir.
Like you are exceeded 10 characters, you may not enter.
We haven't
more than
discussed
that.
notifications, okay? Yeah, alert. Alert means a dialog box or a pop-up. Okay.
Mm.
So it has to alert the user saying that uh, or anyhow it doesn't allow the user to enter more than 10 characters. But it has to explicitly again say user that it only accepts 10 characters. Please minimize your message or whatever. Okay. So to do that, usually I'm creating a variable here, gform dot get control. We have a method called get control. This is also discussed while we were working around gform API. Okay, you got it now?
Yes, sir.
Email. For on change, if no one is going to do any research, then definitely I'm not going to give good examples. I'll just give 1 2 random examples and leave. Because this assignment helps you guys, not me. Okay, I'll simply set a alert message. Alert. Please open email field. So
Usually email should be more than 10 characters, right?
I'm just giving this requirement. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
See, please check the email field. There is a pop-up here. And if I try to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it's still taking. Max length 10. No.
Sure.
Okay.
Others, no one is interested to understand client scripts. So without client scripts, the job will be really tough in your real time.
Give short description. Okay, you're just checking now. Okay.
Yes, I'm just checking, and it is taking more than 10 characters, but after a length, it is not taking. So I think there is a max field already running in the back end, I guess, that I want to cross check. See, it is taking up to 160 characters. Max one. Length spelling is correct only, right? Yeah. See, now it is working. Might be issue with the spelling. If I 2, 4, 6, 8, now it is taking 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 11 characters. Okay, even on caller sheet it will be working fine now. Caller ID, not email. No, so I have a requirement. I want to change this label name of a email. Okay. How do I do that? And I want to disable attachments again. If category is food, I want to disable attachments. And there is a requirement for me, like if user doesn't have admin role, okay, it should not show this particular description field or some other field. Let's talk about email field should not be displayed if the user doesn't have admin role. So how do we achieve all these examples from OnLoad client script?
Shreya, could you please tell me?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I guess. Yeah. So one thing I'll clearly see, if category is food, it should not show this particular attachment icon on the header. Second requirement, I want to modify the label name before the form is presented to the user. I want to give caller's email, not email. Caller's email as a name. And I don't want to disturb it in the backend. I want to do it from the script.
But usually we can give from like we can add labels whatever we want we are adding, right? From there we can add, right?
Oh, so there should be a method for that, right? So firstly, we'll try with if category is food. Okay, this should not be available on the form. How do we do that? If
Set
G
where
form dot get value of category equal to food. Now we know that food is the option that user is telling. Okay, what should happen? G form dot disable attachments. So, only thing how to write the logic you have to understand, guys. Client scripts are pretty simple and pretty interesting topic to learn in ServiceNow. Category. Did I deactivate? No. I'll remove this alert every time that alert pops up. So it has to be removed. It is still available on the phone.
You're not giving commas, right? Food bracket.
Food,
Commas.
commas, where?
Like food. By finishing that, yeah, here.
I missed one. No, I think it
No,
is fine.
comma.
Why? Why I have to give comma here? I
Not
don't.
comma.
This one you are asking.
Yeah, yes.
For if we'll never give that.
Okay, okay.
If for while, okay, please just check the basics of Java again. Okay, otherwise it will be hard for you in real time. Okay, go through the links that I have given to understand basics of JavaScript. I'll do one thing.
I think backend name you are given, right? Manage attachments.
No, display attachments, we have a method disable attachments, so it will disable the attachments directly. So see, it is disabled directly. It is new. This attachment should not be visible on the form. See, it is working only for category. Why it is not working? The same logic I have applied. Category. Did I enter any wrong spelling? No. See, for state it is working. Let's check for some other value then. If you are not using this script, you can just comment it. Okay, so it doesn't get executed. Software. So anyhow, now again attachment is back. Yes, might be there is some glitch with food field, I don't know, but it is working. See, there is no attachment. Since I'm given the value category equal to software, disable attachment even for state and all. See, like this we debug it. The requirement you try it on other field. If it is working, then you go and check what is wrong with the food field. You'll open the dictionary, you'll see the choices. If something is wrong, if the food is inactive or active but it is not coming from incident table or not, see, it is active. If it is inactive, it will show you inactive too. Okay, everything is fine. Then we'll do some debug activities and we'll try to figure out the issue. Okay, otherwise the logic is working fine. What is the other logic I have asked? Label name. Yes, who is going to help me with setting a label name for email field? Caller's email should be the label name. That is also simple, guys. You need not to worry.
Set, I think, right? Set value.
Set value will set the message.
Okay.
Set label of. Okay. We have a field called set label of field name. What is the field name here? Colon underscore. See, field name label. So field name is caller ID dot email. And the label caller's name. So please practice the G forms again. Otherwise, it is really tough. Most of the methods will be in G forms only. See? Is it really? Did I write some 10-20 lines for any of these requirements?
No, sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. So G underscore user, which we haven't discussed, most probably tomorrow I'll be discussing about it. Okay. So, but today definitely I want to see most of you doing some research on load client scripts, on change client scripts, as well as on the G form methods. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now I'll give one more requirement here. Okay. I'll give one short requirement of, see, as I told, if user doesn't have an admin role, he should not able to see this column name. So how do you achieve it? If G underscore user, the one which I haven't discussed, it's a API that works purely on your client side, as we have GS methods on the Glide systems, which works on server side. This G underscore user works on the client side to get the login session user details and all. This particular method helps you. So we have a has role. Okay, and with this you can validate if user has an admin role or not. Mm. Okay, I want to remove this pending. G underscore form dot remove option. Okay, date and the value. G underscore form dot set variable. What is the value I want to show? Caller's name. So backend name is caller ID dot email. Refresh it. I have admin role, then why I'm still able to see this? Pending. Yes.
Decoration is an option. Is it an option? Shreya?
Sorry, remove option.
Remove decoration is you selected, right? So
Remove decoration did I select? Oh, I'm sorry. Remove option it should be. That is what I'm surprised. Thank you. Yeah. Remove decoration is nothing but if a decoration is applied and you want to remove the decoration. At that time, we'll be using this remove option. Okay. Yeah. Thank you for correcting. That is what I'm surprised why this is not working. See, now there will be no 8 option for me. I just modified it. Remove option means it will remove that option only if user have a admin role. Okay. See set visible. This has to visible. Okay. So let's impersonate some other user who have ITL role but not admin role. Tomorrow, most probably, we'll talk about G underscore methods and on change client script. That is something very important again. See, user doesn't have admin role, but user have ITL role. So let's impersonate this user profile. So impersonation is also very common. So try to do certain activities on your PDI. So when you start working in real time, it will be easy for you. You can understand, okay, by impersonating, I can do some testing on the instance and whether this user can see this or not. So that helps me to understand whether my logic is being executed in a right way or not. So see, this user doesn't have a, it is read only. Why it is read only? Set visible I have given. Okay. So I just modify the script. I'm under impersonation, but I still modified it. But don't do this in real time. It reflects under able to test name. Why this field is made mandatory. Sorry, read only. Impersonation. There's some transcript that is running. Let's upload. Maybe this is the one which we are checking. Yes, I have given 30 now. It was not updated. Else g form dot get closable. Already got in to false. Left not member state. I don't know why this field is made mandatory for ITL users. So here there is no option of 9 and I'm able to see this field. Okay, it is working fine. Let's run impersonation. No admin role. Okay. Yes, it is not displayed. You got it? Now the logic is working fine. It will not display this field on the form and it will also give you an alert. If you want to set some message also you can do it. Again, like you find out what the value. Again on state, if the user doesn't have a admin role, it has to remove option 8. I don't know whether the script has been updated or not. I'll tell you what I have done. Description. Why it is still under impersonation? I have ended the impersonation. I'm on my profile. Okay, the script is updated. Let's take some other user, not double now. And that user should have only ITL role but not admin role. So our scenario, whatever we are trying, it will be working. Let's go with Elena. Oh, the role is not present, so I'm just adding her ITL role. And take her user ID, as we have to do some testing and check, right? Impersonate. Go to instant form. You can close this and you can open a new one from her account. That is also fine. Her account is in workspaces. So this is a workspace profile. That's the reason it is showing like that. I have opened generic form. See, please get admin role, and there will be no state field. State with 8 option. It is not there. There is no call us mail available for this particular user. You got it? Because here we made it clear. Else, that means if any other user doesn't have admin role, this field should not be visible on the form. It should alert the user saying with this particular pop-up, and I want to set a message here, please get admin role, and remove the option of state, which is 8. I think it's a cancelled. Okay, see, 6, and it directly shows 9. 8 is not there. Okay, so I'll give this logics in the notes, but please practice. Tomorrow we'll see more examples. Is it fine?
Yes, Shreya.
Sure.
Okay, Shreya.
Yeah, I'll give you the theory notes and all, and I'll give you the recording too. Allow me 1-2 hours. I have to write the scenarios for this, right? And I'll give you the notes.
Sure.
Yeah, but please practice everything and do some research on your own, and let me know if you have any queries. Okay?
Yes. Shreya, I shared one screenshot, I think.
Where did you share it?
It's in WhatsApp.
Okay, my phone is not with me. Can I check that and can I
Yes,
reply
yes,
to
sure,
you?
sure. No, I'm going the logic is, could you please let me know I'm going the logic is right or not? That's it. It's showing error somewhere.
Okay, let me
Yeah.
check.
Yes, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, just allow me 2 minutes. You have pinged me 1-1.
Yes, yes, yes.
I don't see any chat from you, Naveen.
No, I think I was sent yesterday.
Okay. Let me open again. What did you write?
I want to delete this record with the script.
Delete record, print record, deleted successfully. Why you are writing if else again here? If you are deleting it, else is not required. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Second thing, delete record. Okay, the method is there. Print delete record deleted successfully. Okay. I think it will delete the record, right? And is there a record with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9?
Yes, there is, but it's showing not authorized. That is the problem.
Not authorized.
So,
Because I don't think so there will be a record with this number.
no, I
Okay.
created myself that thing.
So see, these fields are out of the box, right? If you're trying to edit, that's the reason it will show you not authorized.
It's okay, okay.
Okay, so do one thing, give something with PRB, the generic prefix
Number.
we have, right? For
Okay.
problem, and
Okay.
try it. And don't
Yeah.
go with the else statement.
Okay.
Okay, try it if you wanted to, but it is not required. See,
Okay.
adding more number of lines, actually what happens, I'll tell you. It will add more load to the system. That's the reason we always ask for a short script, not a lengthy one. Even in real time, to achieve, let's say, I just want to make a field mandatory. What we do, gform.set mandatory, or we go with UI policy and make it mandatory, right?
Okay.
But if I
Yeah.
try to make the mandatory field by writing some 10-20 lines, my manager doesn't appreciate that. You got it?
All right.
Yeah. Please, again, this is a friendly reminder for you all. Focus on client scripts. Okay. The major topics we are going to discuss now. Glide records, these are all completed. Glide aggregates and all, I have to teach you all. Glide record secure. Everything will be completed on time. But I also want you guys practicing everything, because if you feel like, okay, Shreya is giving me every day 1 hour class, I'll practice them later. It is of no use, right?
Yes.
One day you'll have 40 recordings to watch. Are you okay to do that?
Hello.
Hello?